Hi, everybody. This is Dr. Sane. I wanted to talk about the fifth pillar of happiness. So, the first one was self love and emotional intelligence. The second one was creativity and flow. The third one was eros and passion, sexuality for the most. This is what people understand under it. And fourth one was sports and fitness. And the fifth one is relationships and love. And we're talking about any kind of relationships. So we're talking about friendships, we're talking about situationships, we're talking about any kind of relationships, even the ones with your kids, even the one with your parents. So let's dive into it because it is very important that you know when you are able to keep up with your emotional stability in these relationships, it gives you a lot back because we are here because of love, because somebody loved, and this is why we even existing. So you cannot deny love, you cannot run from love because one day you're gonna sit there by yourself. So it is very important to pay attention to all the relationships, all the people that come along your way and want to tell you something or want to give you something, some advices, some hints. Take it and do something with it because at the end, it is it is there to show you something. It is there to make you make a choice, and you should take that for not for granted. It is something that you should be pay attention to and be aware of. So if somebody in your one of your friends says, yeah, it goes back and forth between let's come up with the date, meeting, appointment, and it goes back and forth and it gets on your nerves because it doesn't. We know all this situation, right? That it doesn't come to a conclusion, doesn't come to results, and it's getting annoying. You should still be in a position to not take it personal and leave it to the situation to decide itself because when you go the ego way, you gonna feel bad afterwards. This is what always happens. The most people are basically backing up and saying, no, I'm not interested anymore. I have something else to do. This is getting too complicated. Yes, it is important to meet the people in your energy. This is very important that you keep yourself away from toxic environments and people, which are basically only poisoning you or yeah, and basically coming to you only with bad energies, negative energies, redundant stories about boyfriends, husbands, things that they supposed to solve for themselves. Yes, this is very true, but you should pay attention to how you go out of a situation because this counts. The impression that you left. Important to know is that we are all on different reality islands, and you have to pay attention to what it is that the other person is probably thinking, because this is probably why this people talks how she or he talks, because he or she is feeling, is seeing and thinking something else. And you cannot expect from other people to be on your reality island when you're not able to communicate where you're coming from. This is very important, people, because this is the essence of every communication, that you make that other person see where you're coming from and then solve the situation in a mature and nice way so that you both leave the situation with a good feeling. So if a date doesn't come up because it doesn't happen because this person has this hindrance and the other person has this hindrance, then it's probably not supposed to be, right? So just leave it there and make another appointment for another day, but don't take it personal in a bad way. This is one situation. Other situations are like with colleagues, It's the same. Don't take things personal. These are kind of relationships too. And people are not able to differentiate between professional emotional competency and the one that you have to have with your family, friends, and partner. This is very important to separate, and it goes very deep into your values. When you are having a friendship or you are creating one, it is very important to talk about the vision of friendship or relationship that you want to have, because this determines if you have the same goals. This determines if you are a good, compatible partner for this person or not. And it is very important to pay attention to what is it that I want from this friendship? What kind of imaginations and pictures do I have? What do I want to do with this person? Like, do I want to go to the museum or to the cinema, to the movies, or I want to go dancing? Is it that? Is it that what you're sharing with this person? You should talk about it. You cannot expect and make plans in your head and not come out with this, because it's energy, and if you formulate it right and nicely, it comes back to you. But if you only expect and yeah, think it will happen your way, no, you are two different people on two different reality islands, and it's very important to pay attention to how can I pick this person up so that he or she gets me in the right way, and how can I motivate this person to do what I want him or her to do. Like, how can I motivate this person? Yeah, let's go dancing. It's fun. Let me show you this video. Look at this. And it's so important that when you try this, sometimes you only want to motivate people around you just because they're upset or down or going through bad times. And it's a very, very nice and gentle move to do this. So do it, but do it in a way of, I'm here with you. I'm here for you. Not in an expecting and egotistical way that basically pushes people from each other. So I see a lot of people drifting apart because they are not able to communicate. And it's a very important and very social necessity that we pay attention to all these little hints and pieces that the universe has given us every day, because this counts. This is showing us, oh, okay, this person is saying something and I should think about it. I should think about it actually twice or 3 times or 4 times and think about it. Why does this happen to me over and over? And even with partner, if you are going through cycles, then you should think about, what is it that, am I blocking myself from being happy? Am I blocking myself to be in a relationship? Am I not deserving to be in a functional and loving relationship? And the question is why. Pay attention to it. Be aware of what's happening in your surrounding, even when people say it into your face. You should not take it personal. They are there to show you a certain point that is very important. You can call it karma, you can call it destiny, you can call it coincidence. No matter how you call it, relationships count. Relationships are soul food for us. If we don't have relationships, we're going to dry out like a plant that is not watered. And this example is actually the best that I have for relationships, because if you don't water the plant, you're going to die out and dry out and it disappears, right? So we are the same. If you don't pay attention to your relationships, and I'm talking about all of them, then they're gonna die out. So put the right energy into the right place. Work and money and career is not only it. Okay? All right. If you have Any questions, comments, or advices, I'm happy to hear from you. You'll find my link in my bio. Thank you. Bye. Have a nice one.